what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video. So there is a massive piece of news I'm sure you've already heard, because there's probably been thousands and thousands and thousands of videos already talking about this. Maybe thousands is an exaggeration, but I had just finished recording my video for Friday and I was like, okay, there wasn't that huge news today, but as soon as I finished, this massive news dropped, and that is that Cyberpunk 2077 is being delisted and taken off of the PlayStation Store, and you're able to go ahead and get that refund that Cyberpunk said that you should be doing a couple of days ago. Now, before we jump into this, if you're new here and you enjoyed this style of content, you like what you see throughout this video, I'd really appreciate you subscribing and joining this community so we can grow this community and have awesome conversations about what goes on in the gaming industry. Now, Cyberpunk 2077, we all know what's been going on with it. We all know that it just doesn't run very well at all on the base PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. There are tons of issues as well on the PS5, the Series X, and PC with glitches and everything. And it was just not a game that was ready to come out, but it got pushed out probably for a multitude of reasons that weren't something that the developers wanted, but rather CD Projekt wanted. And upper management of CD Projekt probably were just really pushing out this game out for the Christmas time and for the holidays. They really wanted to cash in on all the money that they were going to make over the holiday season, as it is the most popular time. It's when tons of people go out and buy stuff, and this game being so hyped up would have been no different. Maybe they wanted to just have this game released for the end of the year so that they could put on their books that they made that money back for the development and marketing, and they could close off 2020 with those numbers on the books. There's a lot of different reasons you could come up with as to why they wanted to push this game out, at least on console. But at the end of the day, they made a terrible decision. They misled customers with the reviews and only allowing reviewers to review the PC version and not upload their actual footage of them playing, but only footage that was given to them by CD Projekt Red. So they really lied and just made a bunch of bad decisions. And it's really unfortunate because CD Projekt Red was kind of like that developer that you held to such a high standard, and they were kind of the golden child in video games. And wow, they have fallen. They've fallen to such depth now because of this, leading to Sony Interactive Entertainment pulling off the game from the PlayStation Store. Now, this is the release and what they said, and it's crazy because they have a page, and it's like an entire landing page just for this refund, and it says Cyberpunk 2077 refunds. SIE strives to ensure a high level of customer satisfaction. Therefore, we will begin to offer full refunds for all gamers who have purchased Cyberpunk 2077 via the PlayStation Store. SIE will also be removing Cyberpunk 2077 from PlayStation Store until further notice. Once we have confirmed that you purchased Cyberpunk 2077 via PlayStation Store, we will begin processing your refund. Please note that completion of the refund may vary based on your payment method in financial institutions. So this is pretty massive. Like, I don't remember the last time something like this has happened. I can't even think of any time this has actually happened with such a massive game that has been hyped up for so long. Now, what else is going to be interesting to see is if Xbox is going to do the same thing. And I have a feeling that it is going to be harder for Xbox to do it because of all the marketing agreements and everything that they have had in place with Cyberpunk 2077. As we know, Xbox was marketing Cyberpunk 2077. They had the Xbox One X version of the console. The funny thing is, the game doesn't even run very well on the Xbox One X, and it was obviously supposed to be coming out and launching for that console. With all the delays, though, now we have the next generation console, so that kind of got thrown out the window. But the thing is, I don't know what they're going to do, and I don't know if Microsoft has an agreement in place that's going to make it really hard for them to pull it off the Microsoft Store. We'll have to wait and see. And I'm hoping as well that their contract and everything with Cyberpunk 2077 has been fulfilled with the marketing, so it won't be that hard. But it will be interesting to see. I'm going to be looking out for that to see if Microsoft does pull it off. For Sony, I mean, they're doing the right thing here. It gives them some positive points in terms of being consumer friendly by doing it. Assuming what happened was, after CD Projekt Red announced that you could go to the PlayStation Store and the Microsoft Store, and then people working at those stores couldn't give people refunds because of the policies. Basically, if you play a certain amount of time, you can't get a refund. CD Projekt Red kind of threw them under the bus, didn't notify them. They had to go ahead and kind of control the situation themselves to make sure that customers understood that it's not their fault that this is happening, and then taking that extra step by just releasing this statement, delisting it from the PlayStation Store. Yeah, it's just crazy. I don't know. You're going to see a lot of people continue to talk about this. I wonder how this is going to fully affect the reputation of CD Projekt Red. I think that now with such an unprecedented move like this, with Sony taking it off of the store, my opinion is kind of changing. I don't know how they're going to recover from this reputation hit, and people are always going to associate CD Projekt Red now with Cyberpunk 2077 and the debacle that it has been because of the hype, because of how many times it's been delays. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks for gaming. It sucks for, I guess it's kind of a fitting end to 2020 though, if you think about it. The most anticipated, the most hyped up game in the last decade, I would say, is ending like this. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. I'm sure you have some thoughts on the delisting of Cyberpunk 2077 from the PlayStation Store. Thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button if you're new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video. I really would appreciate if you guys join this community and subscribe to help grow this community, and we can have some awesome conversations in the comments below. Thanks for all your support, and I will catch you in the next video.